shock. Has cough up blood as Lady Louise drops fatal bombshell, brutal cut off him from inheritance. Lady Louise Windsor could replace a void left by Prince Harry when he stepped down as a senior member of the royal family. The Queen's granddaughter turned 18 and now has the option to choose whether to become a working royal. Her parents, Prince Edward and Sophie Wessex, previously said they would allow their children to decide whether to become senior royals at the age of 18. Lady Louise has not confirmed yet whether she would like to become a senior royal or not, but an insider said the teenager is likely to continue her studies and go to university, the Daily Star reports. If she decides to become a senior member of the royal family and take on royal duties, Lady Louise may fill a gap left by Prince Harry, Meghan Markle as well as Prince Andrew. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced they would step down as senior royals in January 2020, and after that they moved to the US, where they now live with their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet. Before that, the Duke of York had announced he would step back from royal duties for the foreseeable future because of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. When Harry, Meghan and Andrew stepped down as senior royals, other members of the firm had to step up and take on extra duties. Lady Louise and her brother last year helped her parents with a beach clean. She has more recently followed in the Duke of Edinburgh's footsteps by taking on the reins in his carriage driving. During an interview last year, her mum Sophie said Louise and her brother James, Viscount Severn, have HRH titles, but it is highly unlikely they will decide to start using them as they will prefer to stay as private as possible. The Countess of Wessex said, "We try to bring them up with the understanding they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence we made the decision not to use HRH titles. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it's highly unlikely." Lady Louise made her public speaking debut in a BBC documentary to pay tribute to Prince Philip. In the film, Lady Louise spoke fondly of her grandfather, saying, "The Duke of Edinburgh has been so involved in my driving, which has been so lovely but slightly scary because he invented the sport pretty much. It's incredible to have learned firsthand from him and definitely made us closer, I think." She continued, after a competition, he would always ask how it went. His eyes would light up because he just gets so excited when he talks about it. When we would go carriage driving, first of all, he would take me on a different route every day. I do not know how he managed to do that, but tell me all sorts of anecdotes about absolutely anything and everything. He's honestly one of the most interesting people I've ever met. Discussing the Duke of Edinburgh Awards, that her grandfather pioneered, Lady Louise added, "I'd always wanted to do it because of the skills you develop as a result. My favorite part was my expeditions, just having that level of independence and self-sufficiency and having that sense of achievement when it was finished." In other news,